everybody, welcome. My name is Brianna Santoro, founder of thenakedlabel.com, where we undress the food you eat. And today it's a very fun day because we're gonna be looking at how to make different milks. Now, oftentimes if we're not gonna be drinking dairy milk, then we often make nut milk. So almond milk is really popular these days. But I wanted to show you that we don't just have to stop at almond milk, although I am nuts about nut milk. There's other things that we can make milk out of as well, and that's what we're gonna be looking at today. How to make rice milk and also quinoa milk. Did you know you can make milk out of quinoa? It's like amazing. So, what we're gonna be doing is I've got my handy dandy Vitamix here, and you really do wanna have a high-speed blender to do this. I find it makes the creamiest type of milk. So I'm just putting in here brown rice that I've already cooked, so I pre-cooked that, and this is half a cup of brown rice that's been cooked. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in 1.5 cups of pure water. Now you could add 2 cups if you wanted it to be, you know, a little thinner, depends on the consistency you want. And please, guys, at home, feel free to play around with this. There's not like an exact recipe here. It's a little bit, you know, adjustable for your taste. Now, on its own, it's gonna taste a little bit bland, right? We've just got rice and water so far. So what I like to do is sweeten it up a little and add some flavor. So I'm gonna put in some maple syrup. Now this is pure maple syrup, not the table syrup varieties. We wanna avoid those. And so this, to make maple syrup, all they do is they take the sap out of a maple tree and they boil it down, and it's gonna provide you with lots and lots of minerals, so that's great. So I'm just putting in here 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup, and I'm also gonna put in some pure vanilla extract, and this is gonna give it that vanilla flavor that is so delicious. Okay, so we've got a teaspoon of vanilla extract going in there. And now we can just leave it at that if you want, but the other thing that I can use to sweeten it is a date. So I'm gonna stick this date in here, put the lid on, turn on the blender on low first, and then I just speed it up here, and we'll let it blend for about 2 minutes. Okay, done like dinner. I guess I should say done like rice milk. There you have it. It is all complete. This is so simple to make at home. Now, as I said, I do recommend that you do it in a high-speed blender because it's gonna make it really smooth and creamy. And obviously my high-speed blender of choice is the Vitamix. I couldn't live without it. So I also wanted to mention, you know, this is the rice milk, the same one, the brown rice milk I made earlier, but I wanted to show you something super fun. So this is, it looks like chocolate milk, but it is actually rice milk that's made with black rice. So it just adds a bit of a fun, funky color to your morning oatmeal or muesli or whatever you're putting it on. And I also wanted to mention this one. This is super cool. This is actually milk made from quinoa. And I absolutely love that because quinoa is a complete protein. And most people don't realize that you can actually make your own milk out of quinoa. And you do it exactly the same way that I talked about today. How cool is that, right? That's it. We talked about making our own rice milk, making our own quinoa milk. So I encourage you to dive in and give it a try at home. And please leave me a comment below because I would absolutely love to hear from you and let me know what you thought of the rice milk. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.